Hi, welcome to What About the Family. My name is Victory Lawrence, and I am the youngest of the administrator of this page, Benita Lawrence. Today I will be speaking on my take on my mom's journey through depression. When my mom was depressed, I felt pretty confused. I think because of the fact I was so young during the time, I wasn't, mature enough to understand really what was going on, or really what depression was, and how my mom was feeling, or what she was even going through. I also felt sad because it was just a lot to understand. It was just a lot to see, with young eyes. It was a lot to see. I don't think anybody's ever prepared for anything like that. So yeah, I was pretty sad about it. I didn't like seeing my mom like that. I didn't like seeing her speak down on herself. I didn't like seeing her not wanting to be here and continuously saying that she didn't want to be here, stuff like that. That's never ever easy to hear. That's never easy to hear, especially from a parent or someone that you care about very much. I also felt embarrassed because she kind of really let herself go, and that wasn't really my mom. My mom was always like, a jazzy person, always had her hair done, always had her stuff done, she was always smelling good, and then it was like a turn for the worse, and I was like, who is this? You know what I mean? So it was very different for me, and yeah, it wasn't her. She just didn't seem like her. She wasn't acting like her. And that's all I could understand as a young child, that, I don't understand. She's not being herself. I wish that my mom could have understood during that time that the Lord still loved her. That we still loved her, and that we were here to help, that we wanted to help, that we wanted to be there for her. I also wish she could have understood that she doesn't have to go through it alone. You know what I mean? God is there. We're there. She had a lot of family, a lot of support behind her, but during that time, depressed people don't really think of that. Don't think of the people, don't think of anything. They just think of how they're feeling, how bad they're feeling. They just don't want to feel how they feel. I wanted her also to understand that, death definitely isn't the answer. That she does not at all have to want to kill herself, or kill herself just because of how she felt, those bad feelings that she felt, and whatever the devil was speaking to her in her head made her feel, a certain type of way. She just didn't have to want to not be here, want to leave the earth because of that. I wish I could have understood her. I wish I could have understood, really what she was going through, and, why she was feeling the way she was feeling, and what was really going through her head, and why she felt like she didn't want to be here at all anymore. Why it got to that breaking point that she didn't want to be here, and that she completely let go. I definitely did want to understand that during that time. Now that it's all over, I can say I'm really split between two feelings. I am kind of grateful, and I know that sounds pretty weird, but I'm grateful because of the fact, if she hadn't gone through that, if God didn't allow her to go through that, I feel like she wouldn't have been able to accomplish what she's accomplished now, or been able to, the books that she's done, the songs that she's done, all these different things I feel like they couldn't have come to pass if she didn't have to go through what she had to go through, if she didn't have to break, if she didn't have to, go through the pressing and the shaking, if, for that oil to flow. You know what I mean? So I definitely thank the Lord for having her go through that, so that even we could understand certain things, and we could now, feel for others, and not, be as hard. And I also feel sympathy for people, that go through depression. I definitely feel like, I do understand. I get it. I do. And yeah, I feel sympathy for them because, it is something hard to get through. It is definitely hard. And it does take time. I also would like to encourage you guys, anybody that is going through depression or any of the family members that are, taking that journey with a depressed family member. I just pray, that everything will be all right. I just pray that you guys, find the Lord. I pray that you guys, can get through it. I pray that he strengthens you. I pray that he gives you peace during it. Because of course it's not just going to go away like this. So I definitely pray that he gives you peace during that time that you're going through your journey, and peace for the family members as well, because it's hard to see a family member go through that, and especially because you can't change it. Like you can't just be like, okay, feel better. Like you can't, give them things and show them love, and it just completely changes so quickly. It takes time, and I feel like it really is important for the family members that are going through as well to be prayed up, and things like that. And I definitely pray for all of you guys. And thank you so very much for allowing me to give you my take on it. And like I said, I pray you all get through it. You guys have a good one. Bye.